Hey everybody, we're here today to talk about the Alien Hydroponics garden tanks. What they are is basically a tank to hold water, nutrients, or something, a liquid. Why do you need them? Anyone who's grown hydroponically knows that you often need some sort of a tank to either hold newts to mix them up, so you get your water in there and mix up your nutrients and then feed, or you need them as a top-off tank for a system. Some of our systems require a tank. So for example, if you're gonna buy our Aero or our rain system, it requires some sort of an external tank. You don't have to use our tank, but we do provide one, we do have one available. And it's really nice in that the problem with tanks, I've dealt with them commercially and in home use, the tanks aren't the problem, it's moving them around. If you have a big fixed tank, they're very expensive to move because they're large and bulky. The nice thing about this is it's collapsible. Right in front of me here, you see I have all 4 tank sizes. We have tanks ranging from 30 gallons on our smallest tank up to 205 gallons. We also have a 70 gallon and a 145 gallon tank. So we have 4 tank sizes. Just to give you an idea, they're about 2.5 feet from the smallest tank up to about a little over 3 feet tall on the largest tank. So they're not really large when they're put together, but again, the great part is they're real small and easy to ship, and they are nice once you set them up. Of course, you can break them back down if you have to move them. Also makes them fun for something if you needed, let's say, a water reservoir while you go camping. You could theoretically take it there. Usable for anything, but let's talk about them for hydroponics. So what the kit consists of is a bunch of really nice aluminum metal poles that are going to be very strong, stronger than you need to hold everything up, but they're nice and sturdy. They also have aluminum fittings. These, what they do is they clamp onto here, onto the legs, you tighten them down, and then the other part goes in here. It's that simple. That's how it comes together, kind of like Legos or Tinker Toys. And then because the bottoms are the pointed edges of the metal, we do give you feet for the bottom of the tank to make sure you don't mark the surface. The really nice thing is at the bottom of the tank, which is made out of PVC, and it's a really nice, again, durable tank. We do provide a patch kit if you need that. And then at the bottom, there is molded in an actual point for you to be able to go ahead and hook up the spigot that we give you. So it comes with the spigot right here, which screws onto that. It gives you a 16 millimeter or 5/8 inch hookup, and that would hook up to any of our kits. So again, if you have, let's say, the Aero or the rain system, you're gonna need to hook that up. You're gonna be using this for sure. The other option is you can be using this as a top-off tank for your RDWC, whether it's our system or someone else's, you can use it as a top-off tank. And all of our kits come with that float valve so that you can hook it up, have it always on, and as your plants drink, as water gets taken out of the system, it will top itself off and really automate your system. So, with a lot of the systems, you can top them off daily. Some growers like that. They like to go in there and mess with it every day and fill it. That's fine, and that's great. If you're more about a hands-off approach, you want to kind of set it up and automate it, that's where this system comes in, because you could have this sitting next to your system, fill it up with your newts, give yourself 4, 5, 6, 7 days plus to go ahead and let the newts go. One thing that you should keep in mind is if those newts are leaving the system and coming back into your tank, so they've touched the plants and come back and brought back organic material, now you do have to worry about growth, and you're gonna wanna think about things like a chiller at that point. But for just holding newts, if you're gonna hold them for a while, you might wanna throw a bubbler in there to keep them aerated or oxygenated. But other than that, you shouldn't need a chiller unless you're doing a recycling, recirculating type setup. But again, we have 4 different sizes to cover your needs. The other nice thing is on top, the lid looks like this, it Velcros on. You have these nice ports you can open up. You can keep them closed if you're not using them. If you are using them, you can run hoses right through here, nice big ones to run different size lines through to feed water in and out of the lid. And of course, it's Mylar lined. That way, if you do have lights nearby blazing down on this, you're gonna reflect a lot of the heat so you don't introduce that heat to your nutrient solution, which we don't want. So that's it for the quick overview of what the kits are. Let's go ahead and build one and show you how easy they come together to make your at-home hydroponic tank.